Hello, hello, hello. I am Axel Cannon, and this is Stupid Game Experiments. Today is the glorious hashtag Follow Friday. For those of you who don't know, hashtag Follow Friday is a thing that happens on Fridays on Twitter where people recommend other accounts to follow. I stole that idea and brought it over to YouTube, and now I make videos sharing other YouTube game devs I find each week. We have an outstanding selection of indie YouTube game devs this week that you're definitely going to want to check out. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up is Spacespy. His latest devlog is all about procrastinating his way through the Fennec Jam, which was a game jam hosted by Fennec Fu, another YouTuber that I've featured previously. I could really relate to this video. Not only am I notoriously rushing to get out these Follow Friday videos at the last minute, but I also just participated in my first game jam. A video for which was supposed to come out this week, but ended up getting pushed to next week. That being said, I think Spacespy's game turned out really good, so apparently he handles procrastination much better than I do. Head over to his YouTube channel Spacespy to check it out for yourself, and follow him on Twitter at Spacespy_TV. Next up, we fly on over to IcarusoofDev. I don't know, but we're going to go with that. He's creating a really interesting metagame called The Narrator 2. In the game, you play as a game tester that is exploring an out-of-bounds section of the game. He used this narrative device as a means to work in remakes of other games into his story. In his latest devlog, he talks about adding this little indie game you've probably never heard of called Minecraft as one of the levels. This is a cool narrative twist that allows him to really play around with different design ideas. Head over to his YouTube channel IcarusoofDev to see what other games he's remade as levels, and follow him on Twitter at IcarusoofDev. Continuing on, we bounce on over to DevNugget, who's building a 2D Metrovania where the world has been corrupted by aliens. In his latest devlog, he talks about creating a save system for his game. Even though he's just getting started on this game, he decided to implement this early because it gave him so much trouble on his last game. It's always good to learn from our experiences, but it's even better to learn from someone else's experiences. So head over to his YouTube channel DevNugget to find out about his new save system, and follow him on Twitter at DevNugWasTaken. Our final game dev is ScriptLine Studios. He's creating a survival game called Magnite, and in his latest devlog, he talks about procedurally generating the landscape in Pygame. I love anything procedurally generated, because I'm much better at creating code than anything artistic. But procedural generation does have some challenges, and in this devlog, ScriptLine does a great job of highlighting some of the challenges he faced. If you're interested in Pygame, procedural generation, or just want to see some cool devlogs, head over to his channel, ScriptLine Studios, and follow him on Twitter at ScriptLine3. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all I had time for this week. I hope everyone has had an amazing week of game deving. If you've been hard at work, let me know down in the comments what you accomplished this week. If you need a little extra motivation, you could also join us in our hashtag 100 Days of Game Dev Challenge over on Twitter. There's not a set starting date, so you can feel free to jump in on day one right now. Also, here on YouTube, we're slowly taking over the hashtag 100 Days of Game Dev page, so go ahead and create your own hashtag 100 Days of Game Dev devlogs here as well. Of course, there are plenty of other great YouTube game devs out there that I just didn't have time to get to this week. So if you want to help support them, join in on hashtag Follow Friday and hashtag Game Dev on either YouTube, Twitter, or both. I will, of course, put links to all the awesome channels I featured in this video down in the description. While you're down there, take a moment to show your support for these hashtag Follow Friday videos by hitting that like button. You should also take the opportunity to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on these weekly game dev highlights. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.